The phrase self-insert often carries a negative connotation, which is a shame because just because something is usually bad doesn't mean it's always bad. And that's why today I want to be talking about my favourite self-insert ever, Rohan Kishibe. Rohan, like a lot of the allies in Part 4, is actually an antagonist at the start, and thus he is actually portrayed quite negatively for quite a while to build up his antagonism towards Josuke, who eventually defeats him. But the strange thing about Rohan is, despite him obviously having a huge redemption arc even compared to a lot of the minor antagonists of Part 4, is that people seem to consider him a bad person because of his weird eccentricities he displays at the start of Part 4. And in doing this, they often ignore his actual personality that he displays later in the part and a lot of his positive qualities that are also introduced. For example, Rohan has an extremely strong sense of justice, incredible courage considering some of the things he faces, great conviction and determination, incredible work ethic, as well as an unmatched and incomparable mastery of his craft that is essentially Araki self-inserting himself. But it's important to recognise that Rohan's most incredible ability is not his stand, it's the fact that he's a manga artist that meets all of his deadlines and doesn't get burned out, which I find really, really funny that that's Araki's greatest dream for his own character that is himself. But it is very strange that so many people seem to villainize Rohan, when essentially all he does is help Josuke and the gang find Kira. For example, during the Bites the Dust arc, when Rohan was literally exploded and the last thing he was trying to do was warn the others about what was going to happen. That is not the actions of a man who hates the gang or is a villain. That's the actions of a goddamn hero, because that's what Rohan is. Rohan may be a self-insert character, but he is one hell of a character despite that.